to expand rapidly, driven by high demand for housing, investment opportunities, and urban growth. But again, this growth comes with a lot of challenges ranging from excessive agency and legal fees, lack of transparency in transactions, and concerns around unregistered practitioners. Joining us on the conversation to address these issues, we are joined by the Permanent Secretary, Ministry of Housing, Abdulhafis Gbolahan Toriola, and we'll be speaking on the activities of the Lagos State Real Estate Regulatory Authority. You're welcome, sir.
Thank you.
Okay, let's begin this way. So I said I raised the issue in my intro. There are issues about high legal fees charged by these practitioners, and would like to know what LASRERA is doing to regulate and reduce these legal fees.
Thank you very much. LASRERA has a responsibility with respect to the Lagos State Real Estate Regulatory Agency Law 2022. In line with that law, that is section of that law, because the agency was actually established to ensure compliance with the tenancy law of 2015. And in that tenancy law, the maximum real estate agents or legal practitioner can charge, it cannot be more than 10%. That is for real estate. For sales, it cannot be more than 15%. And LASRERA has been working with various associations and institutions to ensure that agents don't charge more than stipulated percentage with respect to that tenancy law. What have we been doing? We have been doing a lot of enlightenment with all the various associations concerning real estate transaction and activities in Lagos State, which I think a lot of people are now getting aware, because people don't know they have an avenue where they can actually give us feedback and we can look into their complaints. And LASRERA has been working, and we continue to work with that law that gave us that power to be able to regulate activities of real estate transaction. And you must know that legal practitioners, they also have their own standard in line with their own association of
Their rule of
institution
engagement.
with respect to the amount involved. LASRERA has been working, and we believe that when people get to know that they have access to government where they can complain, they will also reach out to us, because most people are always afraid of coming to government. I don't want to get involved. I don't want to let them know that telling the government this is how agencies are behaving and all that. And without their information, we cannot do anything.
Okay, so still speaking about how people can reach out to the agencies, is there an official website or a platform where people can reach out, and assurance that if you want to be, is it anonymous now? Is it possible?
Yes. We have a website. We are trying to update our website now because we believe that we need to put more information on how the public, the developer, and agents can interact with government, because it's very key. We have to update it, because the world is a global village where people can, you don't need to mention your name, just send a message. And people, despite that we are upgrading our website, we also have a line, telephone line, where people can reach us. For example, the people can reach us on 09122 000 661, and the same 09122 000 662. People can reach us even on Instagram. They can reach us LASRERA1. Even Twitter, you can reach us LASRERA1. So we have a lot of websites, social websites. People can reach us, but they can also walk into our office. But if they want to be anonymous, they can use the website. But if this really affected, because I must tell you, a lot of things is happening.
Yeah.
I've seen where an agent charge up to 30% for agent's fee. And this must be based on annual rent. Annual rent is your principal, where you're going to charge your percentage. But people go as far back as 30%, even more, some areas. And we believe charter is the basic needs of everybody.
Yes.
And governments must come in and regulate that sector.
And again, just to still further, property scams is another big issue that people are going through. And so again, What is the agency doing to address this issue as well? Because as you said, many things are happening.
Yes, that's why I say, you see, continuous enlightenment is very key for people to know that they have a right. Despite that, investors can come into a big sector, that is housing. The regulation is there. That's why government must not just fold his hand and pretend as if it doesn't know what is happening in the society. It's very key that government must continue to regulate. That is why LASRERA was established to regulate the real estate sector for the state. And that is what they have been doing. And I believe continuous enlightenment will work. And LASRERA is also expanding its operation from headquarters to create more, like we now have 6 or 8 zonal offices across the state where people they don't need to travel far. If you are living in Badagry, you just go to First Stack. You can make your complaint or go to the website. So enlightenment is key for us to be able to reach out to people. Okay,
for individuals or companies who wish to practice in the real estate properly, what are the modalities to register with LASRERA?
They must register. You see, when you look at Section 6 of that LASRERA Law 2022, it is key that as agent, as developer, you must register with Lagos State. It's a regulation, it's a law. So all they need to do is just for them to walk into the office of LASRERA. It's in Alausa, Lagos State Secretariat, main complex, which is Alausa, Block 21, first floor. They can meet our officials who will attend to them. But it's a must, they must register. And if they don't register, there's a section of the penalties. Law. There is sanction. That section 48 gave the authority, LASRERA, to sanction such practitioners if they don't register with LASRERA. They must. And it's for to protect. You see, we are talking about professionalism. We're talking about consumer protection, even industry integrity. Those are the things. So everybody must be protected. Both the landlord, the tenant, and developer must be protected.
Still talking about registration fee now. Some real estate practitioners believe that LASRERA's registration fee is high or exorbitant, and so how is the agency defending this?
How much are we talking about? It's not the money that matters. The list here is 25,000 for free agent, for estate agent, 25,000 per annum.
Just for the agents?
For the agent, 25,000 for the first one. After that, after the first registration, it comes to about maybe 20,000 per annum, 25,000. And look at the transaction they are going to do within that 12 months. And for a developer, it's about 1,005,000 naira. But what matters most, I must say it, is not about the money. It is a law. They must register if they want to practice. Just like every profession, you must register for you to practice your trade. Okay. So it's not about the money. Like I said, it's about consumer protection, professionalism, and what? Industrial integrity.
And finally, LASRERA has also spoken about transitioning into the monthly rent payment system. How is this going on?
Yeah, we are trying to make it flexible, rentage flexible, because the cost of house now is very, very expensive. And in order to relieve the citizen of the state, the ministry is working with the state assembly to come up with a law to make it flexible and fair and transparent. So we are working with all stakeholders to make it maybe monthly basis, quarterly, biannual, but the maximum cannot be more than 12 months. So you must state it there. So we are working with various organizations to ensure that we make it flexible for people.
Thank you so much, sir. The real estate sector is a very critical sector and part of the state, and we must thank you again, Permanent Secretary, Ministry of Housing, Abdulhafis Gbolahan Toriola, for shedding light on the activities of the Lagos State Real Estate Regulatory Authority. Do not forget, again, there is a website where you can get information if you need one. Thank you so much for your time. Pleasure. The conversation continues. Stay with us.
Progress no dey happen just like that. It come from support.